Hello, everyone. Darren at Leviathan here with your Friday morning report. Um, so, we are clearly pricing in that an agreement is going to be reached between the US and Iran. Although there have been reports that President Trump has yet to agree to the deal, which apparently includes a $300 billion money for. Hang on. Sorry, I'm on the trading floor. This happens. Nah, I don't worry. I've got an eye on it. We're offering 34 and a quarters at the moment. If you want to try and market that one, I'll let you know if anything relevant happens. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. All right, sorry everyone. You're gonna have to bear with me 1 second. Just show 250 now at 34 and a quarter, please. Anyway, yes, a $300 billion rebuild for Iran. That's nice for them. Anyway, as this potentially looks to be coming to an end, the focus is more shifting towards the economy and the economic effects. Today we've got a lot of Fed speakers. Earlier on this morning, we had Kansas City Fed President Jeff Schmidt say that his primary concern is inflation, which is too hot. Then we've also just had Fed's Paulson speaking, saying inflation pressures are weighing on the economy and firms have had a hard time planning for the future. And ECB's Radev said the cost of acting too late may exceed the cost of acting early. And then to add to that, Fed's Bowman, so progress on lowering inflation has stalled, would consider a shift in policy outlook if war-driven inflation broadens. We also are going to have San Francisco's Fed President Mary Daly speaking at 11:40 Central. And then in about 15 minutes, we got the Chicago Business Barometer PMI for May. We'll see how that's looking. But in the meantime, stocks you're going to come in on their highs, 75.88 for the S&P. 10 years, you can see here, up towards the higher end of the range and yielding now 4.44, blasting back through that 4.5 range. And for the December SOFR short-term interest rate contract, trading also right up at the highs. Basically, still pricing in a very good, healthy 80-odd% chance of a hike by the end of the year, but still, not off the 98% we were pricing in earlier in the week. One thing of note, for those of you that were listening to our stuff, we did one on Dell. And Dell, if you guys own any of that, you're going to be happy today. That is flying pre-open. We'd already had a massive run up to 317. But if you see here, we're going to be opening around 419. That's a huge move. And what did we look at on our system? Well, I'll show you. The one thing that I mentioned yesterday is targeting up at 450, ironically. And what did the system pull out? On vanilla, because we like vanilla, it liked buying some of the calls, gave you the best chance, it said, but I thought they were quite expensive. So I suggested this 390, 430 call spread, getting in at that's including costs, so about $8.50. That's what we had the thing worth. It was a one that I liked. It was right mid-value. Its ranking was 46, looking at an equidistant out the money call spread or bull spread, like some of you like to call it. And we could have got that yesterday at around there, $8.54, $8.60. Well, what is it going to be when you come in? And if we adjust our future pre-open, our Theo is now at $15.62. So even though, as I always say, and I will repeat again and again, we are looking to put on to suggest trades that are going to keep you in the game. We do not recommend single day options unless it's absolutely necessary, because they're just a punt. They are a complete gamble, and um, we like to recommend trades that are slightly longer dated, so that you have a chance of making money on this on the trade. So this is a trade that we like there. So that's now been and gone. I would almost suggest like taking some profit if you have, um, if you did put this on, because it's not a bad little turn for what is essentially was a longer dated trade, but has already like made you a lot in just a single day. So I'd sell some, run some if you're still bullish because we already hit the target. Anyway, other than that, yeah, so watch out for obviously any of the geopolitical news that comes out. And later on, we're going to do a little thing looking forward to seeing what is going on next week and whether or not there's some good plays for you to do there. Anyway, as I say, always better be lucky than be good. So best of luck trading to you all, and have a wonderful weekend if you don't listen to my blurb later on.